Dork Podcast with Rich Keefe. It's the Dork Podcast. Keefe Davey. It's the Dork Podcast. Hashtag. It's the hashtag Dork Podcast.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Hashtag Dork. My name is Rich Keefe, joined as always by Davey Eyeballs. He is Red Team, Von Dead Team. All hail the King of Ginger Ale. It's Ryan Davey. Davey, how are you?
A lot of dead guys on that red team.
Goodness gracious.
But and women, people,
and blue team,
and blue team,
and people all over the place in this. Thing.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Just saw a great movie. I know what you did last summer. 25. You can check out our whole episode. Available now for you. A lot of TV going on. I seem to be once again up to my hog in movies and shows. There's a lot of new streaming movies to watch, and you know what one was pretty good?
What you got?
The Amateur.
Oh yeah, was it the
Rami Malek? Rami Malek, Lawrence Fishburne, John Bernthal, a few other familiar faces. Rachel Brosnahan.
Oh,
it might be the year of Brosnahan.
I'm gonna say so. Bernthal is like almost like Pedro Pascal status. Like he's in fucking everything.
He is, and he should be
everything.
He should be. I like Bernthal more than Pascal.
I like Haunted House more. I want to go to Haunted House more than I want to go to Club Aqua.
Well, I don't blame you, dude. I don't blame you. Let's go to a quick one of these before we get to the topic du jour.
This week in Dork.
Fantastic Four first steps in theaters this week on a scale of 0 to 6. 6 being I've never been as excited about anything in my entire life. 0 being I'm not even going to see it. Where do you stand on Fantastic Four?
5.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this movie.
Hell yeah.
The more we learn about it. So one of the things that it's in the trailers now, that one of the things that initially that you didn't think was going to be such a big part of the movie is Franklin Richard.
Franklin, I know. The major it's one of the most powerful characters in the game. And
it makes sense because once he comes, his whole thing is like he can literally alter reality, right?
It's game changer. He's a game changer. Also, apparently they cut John Malkovich out of the movie. He was going to play the Red Ghost or some character.
It was like the Mole Man or something.
No, Mole Man is played by the guy in Jamie Taco. That's Mole Man.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, that guy's the man. I forget his name. He's fantastic.
No, I shouldn't have said that about my wife.
It's okay, dude. I don't even mean it. But it's been in all the years we've done the podcast, which famously is 10. Even with all the movies that we see, I'm not sure I've gone to the theater or will go to the theater in as many consecutive weeks.
Yeah.
It was like Jurassic World. It was Superman. I Know What You Did Last Summer. Fantastic Four. And then we're going to take a week off and then go see Weapons, which looks insane.
That looks, yeah.
But yeah, no, it's been fun. It's been a lot of films. I am looking forward to Fantastic Four. We also got a trailer for Mortal Kombat 2, which looks like a fucking blast and a half.
All right. Carl Urban playing Johnny Cage and like nailing it. It looks great.
Yeah, that I think is going to be the highlight.
Laser beam! It's better than fireballs, you pussy.
And there was actually a good Kano appearance line in the trailer.
Yeah. It's gonna be. I'm looking forward to Mortal Kombat 2. We got another trailer for Predator Badlands, which comes out in November. This movie looks like it kicks all of the ass as well.
It looks so good. And I love that the fact that like the Predators are like, I forget what the name of the alien species is, but they're actually talking now. They have a language that's important to me. I don't know why, but it is.
I'm in on all this. I'm in on all this bullshit. So yeah, this is very good. TV shows that you're watching right now. What do you got? Anything that's in the week to week?
I started Smoke, like I said, and I do like that.
I'm 3 episodes in, so I got to circle back. I ripped 3 right in a row, and then I stopped. I think there was only a couple more, so I got to go back to that. Yeah, it's not getting great reviews, but I kind of like it. I like it.
I've watched as Josh in the chat. I've watched the first 3 episodes of It's Always Sunny this season, and they've all been hilarious.
Okay,
they're funny.
Haven't started yet.
Yeah, so the first one is like the Abbott Elementary crossover one.
Yeah,
and then they do one where Frank goes into a coma, and then the last Dennis and Mac become EMTs.
Okay.
It's pretty funny.
No,
But not real EMTs.
I get that in the DVR. I'm ready.
Yeah,
To flip it.
it's good. Yeah, there's some funny things like running gags in the whole thing.
Okay.
I don't really spoil it, but like Frank thinks everything could be cake. Like he loves like the cake that they make anything out of cake.
That's really funny. That's a good
Something's cake.
callback. Yeah,
We love that Rob McElhenney has now legally changed his name to Rob Mac.
ridiculous. Yeah,
He's a lunatic.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Why not? We talked about this before. The Sandman first half is out. I watched the first episode and then I realized I think I might wait till all of it's out and then rip a bunch of episodes because we'll probably do an episode on the Sandman, but I don't want to watch it, forget about it, and then start it up again.
Yeah.
I think I'll wait on the Sandman, but
I'm trying to think.
no,
I
it's
did
really
start
good.
the new Dexter show. It's
Oh yeah,
good.
yeah.
Love Island, and my wife doesn't know what to do with herself now that Love Island's over.
Yeah.
I
think MTV Challenge, there's a new season coming out with CT and Bananas, so I'll probably watch that.
Did you see there's one on Netflix. It's called like Challenge Camp or something, like Battle Camp or something.
No.
And it's like reality stars for like from Netflix. It has one of the girls from like the Cheer show.
All right.
Yeah, Battle Camp, I think it's called. Yeah, you check that out. Whatever.
Jesus Christ.
Mm.
But that could be pretty good. You got any video game news for us this week?
Not much. We can rip something because there's something I do want to talk about.
It's time for Davey's video game minute, even if it takes more than a minute.
So one of the things I think I'm going to buy a Switch 2 at some point because I tell you, the reviews of Donkey Kong Bonanza are like 10s across the board, 6s across the board. Like I don't know.
Oh shit.
Yeah, they're like it's better than the Kirby game that came out. It's better than like Mario Odyssey. Like it's one of those games.
Okay. Huh.
It's kind of like a Mario 64 type game, but Donkey Kong and like his little buddy that he has with him. So I'm going to check. I want to check that out.
Diddy?
It's not Diddy. It's a young lady.
Oh, you got my attention. Hello.
Yeah. No, not like a real young lady, like a girl.
Oh, you do not have my attention then. I'm
not
interested in that at all.
No, at all. So one of the things that I wanted to discuss with you in my video game minute that's going to take up the whole minute is the Ubisoft CEO. You remember the game Star Wars Outlaws came out and did not do very well because the game did not perform as they said it would.
Yeah.
The game.
Oh, he's got excuses. I've seen his excuses.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the fucking one that takes the cake. Ubisoft CEO blames Outlaws' struggles on a quote choppy Star Wars universe. They said it was the universe was in choppy waters when they were developing that game.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, the Mandalorian and
Andor,
Ahsoka. Yeah, they were doing terrible. Get out of here.
Are you fucking stupid?
No, that's not it.
Like you put out a pile of shit game that like eventually would be good, but
maybe.
Like what are you saying?
Yeah.
Like the Star Wars, that's not a very well established universe right now. I don't know. Like shut the fuck up. And like the previous Star Wars games that came out, Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Right.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Horse shit.
What are you ever saying?
I don't know.
And that's Davey's video game minute.
That's pretty good. I appreciate that.
That was probably the first time I was like under a minute.
It was a minute.
Yeah.
Right. Not to bring the whole podcast crashing down, but we do have some bad news.
Pick of the bomb.
Legit sad news today. This afternoon, Malcolm Jamal Warner passed away at age 54. Of course, Theo Huxtable for many years on the Cosby Show. Apparently, he drowned.
Yeah,
in Costa Rica. But holy smokes! Think about the amount of time that you spent watching him and like the Cosby Show. And obviously, Bill Cosby's a monster, but just the amount of time watching him and just like what a great character and like what an awesome. I don't know, just always enjoyed his work. And then when you would see him occasionally pop up in different shows like Community or American Horror Story, or like you'd see like, oh, is that Theo? Like Theo's popping up. He was like a working actor for many years after the fact. Up
and a jazz musician.
Is that right? Oh shit.
Yeah, played cello, upright bass. Did you say he was in Detroiters too? Right? He was in the. He was in one of the. Yeah, he was in Detroiters.
Yeah,
for one episode.
That's right. That's a good
Sad.
point. Yeah. Oh, it is. He was in an episode of Detroiters called Hog Riders.
That was the one that got the motorcycle. That's one of my favorite episodes.
That's amazing.
And that's the one they bring in. I
Yeah.
love that one because they bring in the guy. Is that the one they bring in the guy who's the security guard who like to pitch
I think
things for him
so. Yeah,
with
yeah.
hand in a pocket, just dancing?
So good.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, he was in he also played AC in that American Crime Story OJ one that they did.
Yeah.
Remember Al Cowlings? He played him.
Mhm.
He was in an episode of Key and Peele. Yeah, anyway, just fucking terrible, obviously. Just
Yeah.
sad.
And again,
so-
a great fear of mine too. That's not.
yeah, no shit. No shit.
Mhm.
All right, right. Let's get to the
Wait,
to
one more
this.
thing. One more thing as we
please,
talk
go
about the
ahead.
news. Did you see the new Tron trailer? Tron Ares?
I saw like a not new. I saw one a while ago.
One came out last week.
It looks crazy.
It was fucking awesome. The caption I read on Kotaku was new Tron trailer looks awesome, and oh shit, I forgot Jared Leto was in this.
That's a good line. Look at Jared Leto. Oh,
Forgot
maniac.
he was in this. Yeah.
Goddamn maniac.
Y'all ready for biz?
You ready for the topic du jour, Ryan?
I don't understand anything you're saying.
Well, I'm so glad you asked because it's the topic of the day. And today it is Squid Game Season 3. It ran for 6 episodes on Netflix. Now, there was 3 total seasons and all different episode lengths. I think it was 976, I believe.
It's kind of all over the place.
It
Yeah.
was kind of all over the map. It probably, in reality, should have been one incredible season, but they made 2 more. And we did a standalone episode, I believe.
Well, they really,
I don't
to
know.
me, they made one more season and just split it into 2.
Yeah, I mean, you could look at it that way because this season literally picks up right at the end of season 2.
Yeah.
So let's talk about these 6 episodes, though. We'll begin spoiler free as we do with all of our movie and TV reviews. Squid Game season 3. Ryan, did you like it?
Yeah, I think I did. It was fine.
Yeah,
Didn't love it.
No, I feel the same. I think what happened was they made the first one. I don't know if the creator got as much money as he should have for it or something. There's some whole deep dive story into this. And then, but it was so incredibly popular. It was like insanely popular. It was one of the most popular shows in the history of Netflix. And then they delayed it for a little bit. And then they eventually came out with a second season, which I thought was good, not great. And then like people watched the shit out of the show and he kept going. So it probably shouldn't have kept going, but it did. But I don't think it was the worst thing in the world. Like I think they ended up with 2 more solid seasons and it ended up being like a good show. But it literally goes, this is one of those shows. Yeah. The first season's the best. The second season's the second best. The third season's the third best.
Yeah. And so this came out, the original release date in South Korea for Squid Game was September 17th, 2021. So do you think this is like a COVID hangover show like this because we were all stuck inside at that point still kind of?
Yeah, I do. I don't associate it as much with like Tiger King and The Last Dance, but this is one of those shows that I think what had a little bit of a hangover and then it became a thing like, are you watching Squid Game? Are you watching Squid Game? Yeah, fuck, I'm watching Squid Game. It was a big time talker. Would you consider it like an all-time show? So we did our top 50 a couple years ago. Like, would it be a top 50 all-time show to you?
What's crazy is not anymore. Like if you just had season 1, it'd be like, yeah, like that show was on for one season, but it burned hot and it was fucking awesome. And every episode was good.
Yeah.
And then it just kind of talked, like that attractive person at a drinking establishment who you start talking to, and the more they talk, you're like, I am less and less interested with every single word you say.
Like, I'm gonna slide out of here. Yeah,
that's what this show was for me. It was like, okay.
That's why it was really hard back when we did do our top 50 TV shows all time, was trying to properly rank shows that hadn't finished yet.
Yeah.
Because you know how some shows did, and they either did or didn't stick the landing, but you just sort of looked at the whole thing. Like, so like Game of Thrones, you sort of took it in totality and you still ranked it, or I ranked it like really high.
Mm-hmm.
Squid Game, I think I ranked it pretty high, but I was like, let's see where it goes. And it's similar to True Detective, even though True Detective went like 1 down to 2 and then 3 was an uptick. So it's a little bit different, but it's the same thing. If you said True Detective had 1 season total, you'd be like, this is one of the greatest shows of all time. But you're like,
Which
well,
is-
you have to weigh the other two, though. You have to weigh the other 2 seasons in there.
Yeah. And the biggest bummer with True Detective is that season 2 actually had the best cast.
Yeah, fucking Vince Vaughn.
Vince Vaughn, Colin Farrell, Tim Riggins, Rachel McAdams.
Oh, and Taylor Kitsch.
And there was
Who was somebody else? There's somebody else too. It
yeah,
was
it was
loaded,
Billy
though.
Bob Thornton or something. Like
It was loaded. Obviously, McConaughey and Woody Harrelson crushed, but
like
as far as like even more people,
like who was in that
season 3 though? I mean, season 3 gets slept on. Mahershala Ali and Stephen Dorff put on a good season.
They're pretty good, and the Jodie Foster one wasn't bad either.
Oh, I forgot they had 4 seasons. Good call. Yeah, they had 4
Cast
seasons of that show.
Taylor Kitsch, Kelly Riley, who was in she's a what do you call it? Yellowstone.
Got it. Good point by Josh in the chat. We haven't done the Dork Hall of Fame in a while. We could probably add some.
A long time. We could add some stuff. Yeah,
add some stuff. Did we do it twice or just once? Oh no, we did it twice, right? Because we did one with Mac and Go, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I think you're right. It probably would not crack my top 50, but it's close. One thing I'll say about that, I tweeted it out at the time. This season's the worst season, but episode 2 of this season is one of the best episodes of television of the year. It's fucking insane.
Is that the one where they're playing hide and seek?
Yeah.
So I had one big issue with that episode.
Which we can get to. So episode 1 is sort of the setup to that. Episode 2, start to finish, is basically the game of hide and seek, and it is wild. I was captivated by it. But then
there was a nice little twist in that too, with the rules.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Because 2 guys figure it out and they're like, wait.
Yeah.
And then
It's smart. There's a lot of strategy, which I want to talk about coming up. Is this the best show you've ever watched that is entirely in subtitles?
No.
I can't think of whatever else. I've definitely watched shows in subtitles, but I'm like, I don't know.
Narcos?
Spanish? I don't know. I've never watched Narcos.
Lupin was really good. I'm trying to think of other shows that I've watched that are like completely in subtitles. I mean, there's like animes that I've watched that are like One Punch Man. Like I always watch. I don't know why, but I always watch anime with like subtitles, not dubbed. Oh, Shogun wasn't all in subtitles.
Oh, that's true because they cheated. They put the Portuguese in English, so like half the show kind of wasn't English. But yeah, no, there's definitely a lot of subtitles where that counts.
Yeah.
Is this a must-see season of television?
I think you got to finish it. I think if you liked season 1, and like dealt with season 2, I think you have to finish it. So,
I agree. I think it's one of those ones where if you'd seen the first 2 seasons, 100% watch this. If you've never seen the show ever, I recommend everybody watch the first season.
Mm-hmm.
I think the first season is incredible. And then you can choose to watch the rest of it or not. And it's not like it's so daunting. It's not like here's 50 more episodes. So if you like the first season, great, keep going. If you don't, I'd be kind of surprised that you didn't like it, but so be it.
Yeah.
All right, what's your dork score for season 3 of Squid Game?
Let's see. I'm going between a 4 and a 4.5. I think I'm going to give it a 4.5.
Okay.
I did find the ending to be somewhat satisfying.
Yeah.
Didn't really stick the landing, but it was good enough. You know, it's not going to win any awards.
I have some quibbles with it for sure, but I think I was actually the same thing as you because we don't talk about this ahead of time. So I was wrestling between the two. I was about to end on a 4, but then looking back on episode 2, and there's only 6 episodes. So the fact that episode 2 was as good as it was in my mind, I would go 4.5. Also, I gave the last season of The Bear and Ironheart a 4, and I feel like this show was better than both of those in my mind.
It was better than Ironheart. I don't think it was better than The Bear, but I think
that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
So that's where I'll go. So let us know in the chat if you guys watch Squid Game season 3. You can also hit us up on Twitter and Instagram at Dork Podcast what your season 3 score was for Squid Game. Let's get to this.
Spoilers! Here come the spoilers!
All right, so I do have a couple big issues with it, but before we do that, I want to get to the breakdown of the games. So there was in every season, some of the best stuff in Squid Game was the actual games, the competitions that they had. There were some pretty wild ones in season 2, which I forget if we did an episode on or not. I honestly don't even remember. But there's 3 main games in this season. So I want to break this down. How do you think you would do? And then we could talk strategy. I basically think each game breaks down into I could win, I would for sure die, or it comes down to luck of the draw.
Yeah, or like I would get out. Like I wouldn't win, but I would get out.
I might be able to at least win the game, I guess. So the first one is hide and seek, and there's a setup to it in episode 1. Episode 2 is basically the whole game played out, and it's fascinating to me. So it's a red team and a blue team. The blue team has to basically hide, but they're given a key, and they have 30 minutes to hide, or there is in this giant like maze of rooms, there is an exit. So if they can find the exit, they can get out. The red team, meanwhile, has to kill one member of the blue team in order to advance, or if they go 30 minutes without a kill, then they're dead. They're also given a knife, and the rule is they can't attack one another. So a red team member can't look over there and be like, I'm going to fucking kill that red team. You can't do that.
Yeah.
So first of all, and they do a great job in this episode, like sort of like slowly telling them the rules, slowly telling them like what's going on. They split, they take these ping pong balls, they get in sides. They're even allowed to switch sides if they can find somebody on the other side to switch. So first things first, would you rather hide or seek in this game?
Seek.
Seek is probably the safer bet.
It's the safer bet because ultimately what happens is you have to team up with 2 other people or take keys off 2 other people.
Yeah.
In order to get out.
Yeah, because what you don't realize at the time is the keys have 3 different little like ends to it with a shape on it. And the final exit door is a key with all 3. So you could not win this game, or you couldn't escape by yourself. So there is like, could you hide for 30 minutes? It seems like a pretty big area, although that also seems somewhat unlikely.
But it seemed like very narrow hallways too. So even if you like got seen, like you'd be running the whole time for 30 minutes because you can't really get away. There was a great strategy of like hiding underneath like another dead body. Like that's probably like I would do that thing where I try to hide in like plain sight.
I think hiding is a good play. I think hiding, especially if you're fortunate enough to find somebody else that's dead and you lay there, you might be able to escape. The one guy was able to pull that off.
Yeah.
One guy was able to basically hide, and the old dude, what was the fuck? Was it 3? No, I forget the number of the guy. But he was able to pull that off.
Yeah.
So I think you could hide. You definitely need to team up if you're on either side.
Yeah, on either side. So like the 2 guys who figured this game out, I think the smart thing is like, wait a minute, if we kill more than one person, we don't have to worry about them later.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was smart. It's like we're just gonna keep killing people.
Yeah, no, that was smart, I guess. Yeah, no, I in real time I thought that was smart. But then thinking it out ahead of time, I'm like, well, but if that person doesn't escape, the person on the red that doesn't kill someone's also going to die. But you're right. You should be able to stack up numbers in that regard, right? You should be able to do that.
And it's like if you and I were seeking, be like, hey, let's kill as many people as we can. So like you and I, at least we can get out of here. Like, and it's less people to worry about. It's more money for us too.
Now, flip side is if you're on the blue team and you're seeking, and let's just say, not to talk us up as big gladiators, but let's just say you and me were in a room and we were both in the blue team and we both had keys.
Yep.
And like one dude came in with a knife. We fucking kill that guy.
Take his knife.
And now we're kind of rolling through. And now it's like, now you and I have weapons and keys. That might be the way. So that's why I feel like if you looked over the other side and the people with the knives weren't all like the best killers, you might be better off seeking, because then like, depending on how, if you get like lost in the maze or whatever, 30 minutes in, you win. You somehow find the door, you win. You could fake die and win, or you just do the thing that we do is like camp up in a room and fucking because there weren't enough people like really teaming up. I don't think you weren't going to get like 5 people coming in to kill us. You would have got
and also we could do that thing because there was those rooms that had like 2 doors. So like I would stand like behind the door. So if someone comes in that door, sees you, I would jump them from behind, and vice versa.
I think that might be the play.
That's the play.
Yeah.
And whoever comes in the room, we're jumping them. Because they can't, like you said, if there's 3 of us, because there was that team of like 3, right?
Yeah.
So like there's 3 of you, they can't kill all 3 of you. You can't kill all 3 of you quickly.
Yeah.
So Yeah, I think that's if I was going to be on the hiding team, like that's how you'd have to do it. Be like, anyone who comes in this room, just fucking grab them.
We got to camp out here, and we either block the door, which I think you
Yeah.
could probably do, or just fucking kill people. Or for some reason, if you were left to play by yourself, I think you just have to fake die and hope people
Yeah.
run by you.
Or like we do the thing where like someone comes in the room, looks at you, I get down behind him, like
Park bench.
tabletop, and you push him.
Park
forward.
bench. Boom.
Yep. See you
Game
later.
changer. I like
That's
that.
right.
Or we pull their pants down and we shame them. We humiliate them.
We just start pantsing people.
Yeah.
I think that's the way to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or you just take a big shit. Just take a big shit in the middle, and you hope
Smear
that
it.
they're like, yeah, smear
Like,
them.
come stab me.
Come
Come
here.
stab me. I
Come
got
here,
shit
bud.
all over me.
Yeah, just piss and shit yourself and hope they're like, I'll get the next one.
Yeah. Just
I'll
go
keep
like
going.
full like bear attack. Just piss and shit all over yourself.
Dude, but this game
Come
was
get it.
this game itself was nuts. So number 456, like the main character of this, he's just on a mission. He's like the one guy that he thinks fucked him on their raid in the last
And
season.
which he did.
He for sure did. And
He for
he's
sure
like,
did. Was supposed to go get the bullets, and he didn't.
he's like, I'm only gonna do this. So then you have player 120. So like there's like a team. You have like the pregnant lady, you have the old lady, you got 120, and you're like, and so she saves a bunch of people, even finds the exit, and then circles back, and then is like, hey, I found the exit. And then the pregnant lady's baby daddy, who teamed up with the crazy guy, are running around killing people. He doesn't know what the plan, but he told her, he's like, I'm on the red team, but I'm going to find you and I'll help you. And so he goes to, he finally, she's like, he's going to find me. He finds her, but he sees player 120 standing in the way, fucking kills her. Insane. Then the old lady is like, her son, who sucks, is like running around. He can't kill anybody. He's about to kill the pregnant lady who is now given birth. And player 4, the old lady kills her son. I was like,
Kills her own
Jesus
son.
fucking Christ. What a fucking episode that was.
That was crazy. But also, I was understanding that the player who was pregnant wasn't that pregnant. Like, she wasn't like showing to the point where it was like, and you'd only been there like a week. And now, I'm granted, stress could induce labor, but not like a full grown, but like a full grown ass baby. And you had that baby in under 30 minutes.
Yeah.
What?
So legitimately,
and delivered by like 2 normal people, and it's fine.
So the whole thing, although I forget, the old lady might have been like a nurse, but either way, it doesn't matter.
Delivered the baby in like
it doesn't
start
matter.
to finish. The game lasted a half hour. It happened like halfway into the game. So like 15 minutes, you like went into labor and delivered a baby, and it was healthy.
No, so if somebody said they hate this season, and they pointed to the baby storyline, I'd be like, I get it. Like I like kind of tolerate it, but there were so many times where like the baby became like such a central factor, and you're like, wait, what? And then like the baby also like really for the most part never cried. The baby was never really a problem, and you're like, dude, most babies are in the hospital for like 2 days after the fact, and it's just like we've been there. A lot of listeners have been there. It's a wild scene, and you're like, they're just gonna survive this? Like, I don't know about that.
And you knew no matter what happened, in the back of your mind, you're like, they're not going to kill a baby on this show. Like, they do some fucked up stuff, but they're not going to kill a baby.
Also true. And so like I agree. It was never truly in peril.
Yeah.
But I didn't have the big issues with the baby stuff until later. That's why like individually episode 2 I thought was incredible. All right. The next game is Jump Rope. So you have the giant characters that did like the first game that you remember seeing.
Yeah, the Squid Game. Oh no, the red light, green light.
Red light, green light. Thank you.
Yeah.
So those two, they're on opposite ends. They're holding a jump rope, and you got to run across a thing, and it's like obviously really high up, and you can get knocked down. This game individually would be one that anybody should be able to win. You should be able to get across, but that's really not the point. The point is the strategy to it. Do you let people pass, or do you hold up the line like the guy at the front? Like that whole thing. Obviously, if you have a baby, and also the case of the mom, a shattered ankle.
Like,
what the fuck are you gonna do? But that's why, because like at first you're like, this is legitimately the easiest game they've ever played. But then you're like, no, the people just take over with how they think they're gonna win, and everybody just gets fucking knocked off.
Yeah, and I think this one I would do other than that dumb like blocking, like I don't understand why 456 just didn't fucking kick that guy in the back and just be like,
He should have knocked that guy off. Let the rest of them
fuck off.
come across.
Yeah.
Like,
Or again, you just
Yeah.
bum rush him.
Yeah.
Like there were other people like you're not gonna like get us all, you
Yeah.
know. So
also, we forgot in this episode 3, the old lady just like kills herself. She's like had enough because she fucking already killed her son. Now she's like, I'm fucking done with this.
yeah, I think, and there was no way that she was
getting
and going any further. So
and then the fucking mom. Now she probably wasn't going to get across because of her ankle. She fucking jumps and kills herself. She trusts 456. 456 like, I'm going to take care of your baby. She trusts him. She fucking kills herself. Insane.
Yep.
Baby's on the other side there. Also, really not making much of a fuss. The host is trying to help 456 all along. So he's basically grooming 456, right, to take over Squid Game.
Take over because he was we find out that like he was a former winner, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
So he thinks 456 might, after all this, came back to the game, trying to bring the game down. Maybe he'll take over, which he does.
And I think what he's trying to show him too is that just like people are fucking awful. Like they're just like you pretend like you care about these people and you care about their well-being, but watch how they're behaving. They're fucking animals.
Yeah.
Like just everyone's like, that's the natural human condition. Is it like everyone's fucking terrible?
And speaking of that, the people they show a lot of the people watching the games in this, and they are horrible. Like I know they're supposed to be, but they're also written horribly. They act horrible. Like I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, and it's like, oh, that's actually good, or it's like you couldn't have found like better actors for this.
Well, no, I think what had happened is that they recorded those actors in Korean, but kept the script, but then gave them American voices.
That makes sense. And it's off.
There's like idioms and like diction that's like off. Like it's just not really American or not really English, but it's an American accent, but it's not really English.
Yeah, and the girl doesn't feel like it lines up. So
and there's like these weird things that they say that are like maybe expressions in Korean, but they're not. And like you would never say it that way in English, and it sounds weird.
So to me, the two biggest issues were like those scenes and then the baby stuff. And then the final game it's called Squid Game, where basically there are 3 pillars, and you need to knock off one person, kind of kill one person basically from one pillar. Then you get to the next. You have to kill someone there. Then you get to the next, and then if you all make it to the end, then you split the cash. And they just did this fucking recklessly. Like 456 did a good job, and the daddy of the kid, they
was
kind of
kill his own kid.
It was a mess. It was a fucking disaster.
Yeah, like,
but also like, what I don't understand is after they had finally because they were sort of like a crew there, and they sort of disarmed the crew.
Yeah,
they killed those guys, but then what I don't understand is they had like this fight on the second pillar, and I'm like, at the very least, you need to all make it to the last pillar, figure out what you're going to do, save the baby. One person has to sacrifice themselves, and then the baby and one person wins. But they fucking killed each other on the second platform. It was insane.
Right. And to me, like, oh yeah, all the people who were like the circle gang, I call them, like the guys who like wanted to keep playing.
Yeah.
They all go after each other. And then like, if you're the father of a baby, now granted the guy, tip the tail piece of shit, but I would be like, listen, man, it's me and you and my kid. Like, do the right thing. Like,
I would have been like,
I'm going to split the money with my kid.
Or I'd be like, let's go fucking talk over here and let's fucking hit the button. You know, or like figure this out. That was the other thing, is like they're doing this whole fight like they hadn't hit the button yet. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe
they didn't hit the button. They didn't start the game.
On the third pillar, but they were like, or I forget. Maybe they were already on the third pillar, but they were like full on fighting. And then he realized
they hit the button.
Yeah. The game hadn't even started yet. And you knew as a viewer because you're staring right at it. You're like, fucking play. And then 456 fucking sacrificed himself. He's like,
which is like great. And like the baby wins.
So the baby wins Squid Game. Like, I don't know. All right, last thing, Ryan. What blew my mind.
Tits off. Blew your tits off. What was it?
In this world with the internet and with WikiLeaks, No, we see so much stuff. Nothing really surprises us. Like there's very few surprises, right? Because they announced the cast ahead of time.
Yeah.
And so maybe they did, and I missed this. But at the end of the finale, they're in America. Oh, so 456 dies. The host goes to his daughter. His daughter doesn't like the dad, but then finds out he dies. Gives her a bunch of money. Also, the fucking bloody tracksuit, which is crazy.
Which is wild move. Yeah.
But then he's in Los Angeles, the host. He's driving around, and you look over and you see somebody playing like the original game, like that bag game,
the envelope game. Like
the envelope game. Yeah, like that's how the whole thing got started. And somebody in a suit is playing with somebody that they're trying to recruit to the game, and then they pick their head up, and it's Kate Blanchett,
which is awesome.
It was incredible. I know there's been rumors. I don't know if it's confirmed. They're going to do like an American Squid Game. But if that's how they start it with her as like the recruiter, like I didn't think I'd want to watch it, but now I'm like, yeah, I think I'm in.
And I would love to see like American, like, wouldn't you love to see like a fucking Foursquare or a fucking tetherball with like the thing has like razor wire on it. So that you get like or knockout. Oh, knockout would be so good.
Dude, killer basketball knockout would be hilarious.
Like games like Americans play, like you wouldn't think, because I think part of it is like some of these games like we don't know. Like I don't like I had to ask people like how to play Squid Game, and apparently it gets pretty violent.
Yeah,
like it's a lot of like tackling and like it's like red. Oh, imagine like Red Rover.
That'd be amazing.
But it's like you could actually fucking kill somebody like playing Red Rover.
Very good. They're like, all right, everybody, we're gonna play Hungry Hippos. You just sit there, 4 people playing with the thing. Whoever gets the most wins.
Or you have to like run around and like grab like all these balls. Like
I'm grabbing balls. Hell yeah.
Oh, grabbing balls. Yeah. You have to take balls off of people, and that's how you become the hungriest of the hippos.
Yeah. Now you're not so hungry.
Okay. So what childhood game do you know right now? Like right now, like I'm winning. Like I'm not dying playing this game.
Monopoly. It's like an 8-hour game. They're like, Jesus Christ, you done yet?
Crossfire with actual guns.
Vortex toss. I could throw a vortex further than most.
No, the last game it's just a recreation of the 1980s like American Gladiators.
Oh yeah, you just play.
It's a fucking aggro crag. Is like the last thing you
so
have to do.
Like, wait,
it's
what?
Just guts. It's just guts, but you can die.
Fuck yeah.
Double dare.
I'm good at rock, paper, scissors. I could do that.
Oh, that's just too much.
Nothing beats rock.
The avalanche.
Right. Fuck it. That's a good question. All right. Next week, we got Fantastic Four First Steps and Happy Gilmore 2.
What a weekend.
Happy Gilmore 2 on Netflix this Friday. Oh, I haven't seen it yet. Coming out this week on Netflix is Until Dawn. That's going to be streaming. I'm going to give that a rip too. All right, that'll do it for us. Let us know what you guys thought of Squid Game. You can hit us up on Instagram and Twitter at Dork Podcast. You can subscribe on wherever you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple Pod, Odyssey, and email us. And on YouTube, we stream these bad boys on Monday night, and then they're available on on podcast form. After that, Podyssey probably should be a fucking place.
We just started a new company.
All right, Rye. In the meantime, stay curious.
The hashtag Dork Podcast.